Hi there, and welcome back to Darren Daily. We have been discussing how to get you to centenarian status, how you can blow past your insurance life expectancy actuary and get you into triple digits, 100 plus. I'm giving you the half dozen essential factors for beating Father Time and beating back the Grim Reaper. So far, we have covered movement. A body at rest stays at rest permanently. That's why we write RIP on your tombstone. Rest in peace. So keep moving, or you will find yourself 6 feet under too soon. The second essential factor is purpose, having something to live for. You are either useful or your toys go back in the box. Yeah, the one with RIP written above it. The third essential factor is what is called a downshift. These are small blocks of time where you build in some small recovery time. We all experience stress, and stress is good for you. The human body was designed to thrive on stress. We perform at higher levels when stimulated by pressure and stress. Stress is a stimulus for growth and development and for progress. Researchers have confirmed that short-term boosts of stress can strengthen the immune system and protect against some diseases of aging, like Alzheimer's, by keeping the brain cells working at peak capacity. Another study showed that people who experience moderate levels of stress before surgery have better recovery than with those with low levels. And recently, a study suggested that stress could help prevent breast cancer because it suppresses the production of estrogen. And like all good things, there is also a dark side to stress. Chronic and sustained stress without relief becomes toxic, causing disease and eventual death. How can a good thing also be a bad thing? Well, let's look at it like adrenaline. It's actually the hormone that's released that primes you for elevated action. With a shot of adrenaline in your system, you get Hulk-like superpowers. You can perform feats that will shock and amaze the David Banner you thought you were looking at in the morning mirror. You can't stay in Hulk mode for too long, though. Your heart will explode. All that muscle and strength becomes useless because it's dead. But that is what we are trying to do these days. We are constantly feeding ourselves stress all day, throughout the day, with little to no downshifting. And Americans, we are winning in this area. America ranks number one in depression and number one in mental health problems. Americans are experiencing burnout, reduced productivity, diminished creativity, failed relationships, and other stress-related ailments like heart disease, stomach ulcers in record levels. Our entrenched puritanical conditioning, being valued on how hard we work and our fear of being replaced or left behind, and our addiction to always being busy are actually not only destroying our creative productivity, it is literally killing us. At the end of 2016, the federal government reported that for the first time in decades, life expectancy actually dropped. It dropped because the death rate percentage has increased, something that has only happened a few times in the last 50 years. The last one was due to the AIDS epidemic in 1993. The death rate was up due to Alzheimer's disease, heart disease, and strokes, all stress-related deaths. People, we are killing ourselves. Those studied who have reached and surpassed the 100-year-plus mark experienced stress, but they had routines built into their lives where for a time, even if it was a short time, they shred that stress and downshifted into a calm and focused state. That can be as simple as things like daily reflection time, a form of prayer or meditation. It could be a siesta or a nap, as I like to do every day. It can be a happy hour with close friends, a walk on the beach or in the woods or around the block with the dogs. But now we have to add further instructions here for our obscene modern era. You cannot downshift by watching a sunset, but be on your phone most of the time while we're sitting there. How many people do you see out walking their dogs, but staring into their phone the whole way? Or for Pete's sakes, even out with their friends, but still screen sucking their face along the way. You gotta shut it off. Stick it in a drawer, put it in your trunk. Your downshift has to be a sustained period of time without a single screen involved, preferably without any electronic gadget of any sort. Right, without music, without a podcast running. You just sit in peace and quiet. Not for 2 years like transcendentalist and Luddite Henry David Thoreau. Not even for 2 weeks as a vacation if that's too long for you. Try 2 hours. Heck, start with 20 minutes a few times a day and work your way up. Maybe a full 2 golden hours on the weekend. It is just a downshift, a time to shift away from the day-to-day grind and attachment to the matrix, to release the tension of stress and overwhelm that we are all buried under. To be busy all the time does not make you heroic. It makes you weak. It shows that you are out of control. You don't lack time, you lack skills and proper priorities. Your first priority should be to sustaining your life. You are given a temple to protect. It is your responsibility to care for it. Making time to clear the adrenaline from your system should be at the top of your very long to-do list. Darren Daily community, help each other out here. What do you like to do to downshift throughout the day? Short spans of time to clear the adrenaline from your system. And confess, if you haven't been as disciplined about this as you should be, repent by confessing below and declaring your new commitment to build in these downshifts throughout your day and throughout your week. And I'll see you right back here for essential factor number 4 in the next episode. Hey, there are only 6. Miss any one of these and you might find yourself clutching your chest saying,
"Oh, it's the worst one. This is a big one. I'm dying. You hear that, Elizabeth? I'm coming to join you, honey."
So, don't miss a single one of these. I'll see you right back here.